So, that homework, I'll be doing it in the background.
Alright, well, don't let it consume your entire life, Abe.
Don't worry at all. It's pretty interesting. Basic 101 Shaz that, Google search can answer.
I should introduce you to the new items I've added. Just some small things, because I had to quickly sort out the system a little bit. So we got a crafting terminal now. Now, what you can do with this is pretty cool in that you can actually use it as a crafting table. And if you look on it, you know how you see the plans when you're looking at a item?
Oh!
Right?
God, yeah, I see it. You push the question mark.
Shift question mark, you can actually have it take the items straight from the system.
Oh.
Now, be very careful. Do not shift click this. It's exactly like the project table in our series, and it will it'll blow up our system and steal everything. We've already got like 30 chests, so don't waste time making those.
Oh, well, I just made one just to see if,
Alright.
just to see
you should
what...
have made one of something more useful.
Like a chest.
And then we got an I/O port for sorting out stuff. And the system's actually getting quite full. I'm going to look towards building more storage. But also, it's time to kill these chickens. Now, when I got on the server, when I started it up, right, for some reason, the chickens were completely free. All of the rope broke. They were everywhere.
2,000 chickens everywhere.
All of our watermelons were destroyed.
What?
They destroyed the crops.
I thought they had feathered fall.
They do, but if they jump on a crop, it kills it, and you've let a bunch of chickens loose to go kill them.
Well then.
And then these guys are going to get in the way of the sacrifice anyway, so
let's just get on Skype as soon as I get on Skype with you. Okay.
So now, I want to kill these chickens, but we got to be very careful about this. Now, I read that the orb I needed was 25k, but then I just looked at the book.
That's a lot of orbs.
Just looked at the book, and it said I need 30k blood to actually make the orb I want. Right here. So, I actually needed 80 chickens instead of 60. And I'm pretty close to that, I'm sure, but not there. So I'll have to cut myself a bit to make this work out. But in the end...
Well, you do have a second being. Oh, sacrifice.
Yeah, but you're wasting your blood, mind you, and you die. This is why I can't trust you with things.
I think I did get it all.
What?
Yeah, man. Look.
Oh, all the items that you dropped?
Look at this.
Well,
karate chopping trees.
Alright, now this isn't going to be easy. This is going to be a hassle and a half.
Oh, that's you. Okay, I was about to cut you in half with my bonsai.
Don't do that. Kind of need to not be cut in half. Alright. I'm going in. I'm going to stop these chickens from clucking like they always do.
Cluckety cluck.
I don't know how fast this goes, so I'm a bit cautious about this. It's in. God dang it, chickens.
Look at that experience. Experience.
It doesn't look like it's doing anything right now.
So, I had the joys of working with a short-tempered colleague today, right? So in English, it was a very simple task, right? The task was this. The assignment was this. Read 2 pages and just summarize it in the next class.
Yes.
So it's like, okay, that shouldn't be really too difficult. So, reading the article, it was about critically thinking for education, educational, right? That students should not, it addressed that, students work with, what do they call it? Shouldn't be completely critiqued by academics, but they shouldn't be also free to do what they want to do, because there was a short movement in which, they focused on building houses and baking cakes and, economical stuff, but it didn't really, assist too well with, it didn't sit too well with parents. And of course, having a high academic sakes doesn't really carry over to the real world too well.
Hold on a second. I got a text from Aaron. Oh, that's random.
Because
Yeah. What were you saying? Keep going.
Oh yeah. Go answer a text from freaking.
Hey, I haven't talked to Aaron since high school.
Yeah, Aaron. But you're like Louise. Nah,
Louise has been talking to him. I haven't talked to him.
Which is weird. Very weird. You should. I'm surprised. Why? Thought you were friends with him, Chris.
I am, but I haven't talked to him for a long time.
I thought you were friends. Friends.
I thought you were my friend, Aven.
No.
Oh, okay. At least we clarified that before it got too far. Not like we made a YouTube together.
I just wanted to.
I need a tier 3. God dang it! Why?
Make sure you get that across. And it was just pretty much stating that you need to be able to think critically. If given a problem, you think what you need to resolve. You not only solve it, but then you compare it. A lot of just question everything basically.
Yeah.
And it was the word choice, the tone. You could tell that wasn't for average civilians to read. It was from like professor to professor type of.
Just one of those math book level ones.
It wasn't that extravagantly. It wasn't that they weren't like psychologists using jargon, but it was written in a structure that was the sentence structures were highly academic. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is he talking to you on Skype?
No, he's talking to me through BattleNet because I've got Blizzard's kind of network thing. It's similar to Steam, but just for Blizzard's stuff. So it's got like 4 games on it. So I mean, it's very interesting because I usually don't use it, and it's slightly graphically glitched on my computer for having a custom skin. So it's pretty interesting. I had to spend some of this blood, unfortunately, to make these blood rune blocks.
I don't know if I want to say what the hell this is, because I mean the guy obviously didn't do the work, right? And not only that, but he tried to inside our small group try to do the work as fast as he could, which obviously proved to be the worst possible decision to do. And for some reason, this man also had a very short temper. Because when I was, of course, I did the assignment, and I overdid the assignment like I usually do.
Yeah.
So pretty much, I summed up, like every person said, "Oh, the assignment's about teaching," and I'm like, "No, no, the assignment, the essay is about the essay is about critically thinking, an essay that is critically thinking about students critically thinking." About their
It's made by a student for students.
So
you accidentally created your own Republican there.
So I mean, I understood. I think I read that just article about 5 times over. I know that damn thing inside and out.
Dang it, chickens.
And sure enough, this guy was just. Best way I could describe it was hick, even though he just had that attitude of one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, he tried to prove me wrong by getting the teacher and saying, "Oh, we're writing on an essay that's opinionated." But when I make observations, I state facts, and I hardly ever add in my opinion. For example, a writing cliche. Like a person at the end of their speech, they do something along the lines of, "Oh, and if we don't look towards our past, we won't know how to do what to do in the future or doomed to
doomed to repeat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that saying.
Yeah.
I don't know if I really believe that, but sure.
You know,
to an extent.
That writing cliche, okay?
Yeah.
So, you know, I would state, for example, you know, this paper was completely logical, heartwarming, but they did a writing cliche at the end that those dumbasses, right? for doing that, trying to make the heartfelt moment feel even more heartfelt and more profound, right?
Oh, good lord, yeah.
And you know, yes, that is opinionated, but I don't state it's not needed. It's not needed there. I don't state that it's not needed there. I don't state that I think it's stupid, and I'm not saying I think it's a cliche. I know it's a cliche, but I will state the fact that it is there and it is a cliche.
Yeah.
And for somebody, you know, just people think that for some odd reason, just because you're a movie critic, for some odd reason, you're stating your opinion when you're stating your observations.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
People take judges pretty critically.
Yeah.
Mostly because they're being judged. They are doing their job.
Wait,
so
Stone.
It's like, what do you expect?
So the cobblestone at, Chris?
The cobblestone isn't being produced right now.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't matter. I have 600. I'm good.
Yeah, you'll be fine for now. It'll be producing again eventually, but we just don't have the supplies. I could use some of your blood over here. Could you please just bleed over here just a bit?
Just on.
Don't.
Oh.
You went a little too hard there. You go.
How did I get it out? Okay.
It's not easy.
Okay, good.
Just look up and cut yourself a few times. You'll be good.
Okay, I can't do it no more because I'm feeling woozy.
Get out of here before you bleed all over the walls.
Before the chickens
safe.
Before chickens get hungry.
This is a very clinical area. We bleed here carefully so that there's no infections caused to these chickens. We can't have these chickens going
mad,
diseased. I have mad chicken disease in here. They'll be absolutely livid. I won't know what to do about that because there's a lot of them and only one of me.
Oh.
If this was mad cow stuff, we'd be fine because I could just like push it over or something. But it's not going to work here.
Blah. I'm going to finish this and then. Oh man.
I finished up that farm a little bit that you had there. I moved some of the crops all the way down, and I put up some new signs. I plan to put the signs all the way back next to the chests. Oh, better be careful. Plan to replace those with item frames because those would be slightly better, but we need leather for that, so I have to work towards that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really? Will?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Oh, frick.
Every positive answer always turns into Little John. Collect all these eggs. Eggs. Stupid eggs. I don't need them anymore. I don't need them.
It's like I think I killed a chicken with an egg.
Oh, also, we won't have any more zombie pigmen in front of the door problems.
Why?
Because I've set up a harvester in the back that's creative mode, so there's a power thing powering it. Harvester's cutting down anything in between the door, the portal, and behind the portal, and throwing it away immediately. And it's on both sides, so we won't have to worry about that, because it usually wouldn't be too bad of a problem if it was just like one every once in a while, and that we could deal with it, of course.
Yeah.
But the issue is that when you leave the server running, and you sit there, they keep spawning, and they don't despawn, so you just end up with like 10 of them in a doorway, all of them super powered. And then it's like the only way to kill them is with a potion. Oh. And even then, it's a challenge.
Because you have to stack it, and then they blind you and teleport you and all that good stuff.
Yeah, they do some pretty crazy stuff still. And I mean, you have to do it in creative because you're not going to have those kinds of potions around unless you actually got the resources for it, which probably you won't because they come from the Nether. So,
Burn. Look at this.
What?
Case.
What are you doing, Aven?
Doing my job. What are you doing, Chris?
You don't have a job. What? Oh.
I broke something. What happened, Chris?
I was sitting here watching you with like me very very close to you, so I was thinking to myself like I could just push him slightly and he would fall to his death, and then he just walked off the edge. And I was like, "What? He's dead." And then I just sit there for a second, realizing that you're just floating there, and I'm like, "Wait, what?" There's a platform without me knowing it.
Builders want it's magical. I ain't gotta explain shit.
Blood magic, why? I don't know why I needed to upgrade the tier. I seriously have to upgrade this to tier 3 just because. There's no reason. I mean, I have all the resources needed to create this item at tier 2, if not 1, and yet, here I am.
Building tier 2.
I don't think there's enough in here for... No, it's not.
Oh, no, it's, X? Yeah. Okay, so much space. Unnecessary space. Unnecessary.
You're unnecessary space.
No, Chris.
This world's unnecessary space.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, well.
Maybe. Just maybe.
At least we've discovered much. So many chickens. All these useless eggs. I've dedicated my life to these chickens, Aven, and I don't know why.
Don't worry, all that shall come to an end. An abrupt end.
You say this, but I'm pretty sure I'm stuck with this for the rest of eternity. I just have to wait until I can bleed more, so I can cut myself, so that I can bleed more.
Bang! Wait, what?
What?
Long sword reinforced. Sharpness plus knockback.
Got any health you can pour in?
Hold on. Oh, yeah.
Is there,
Yes, I shall pour my heart into it. My heart into it!
Make sure you're right next to it, because if you're not, you're
I
wasting.
did. I believe I did. Can't see for shit.
You were like 1 block away from it. That's enough to completely negate all of it.
That's enough for me not to completely... What the hell is that thing?
What is what?
It's trash. Why is this trash floating in there, Chris?
What trash?
It's behind the nether.
I told you what it was.
Well, yeah, okay. So does that mean it's safe to go there?
Well, actually, yeah, it's perfectly enclosed. You can do anything around it, just don't remove it.
I can't tell. Am I going back or am I going home?
I don't know what you're doing.
The portal's like doing this effect on my screen, and
you shouldn't have a portal effect unless you're in the portal. What are you doing?
Whoa.
What'd you do? Go to the Nether?
Whoa, Chris, what are you talking about safe? It's not safe up here. Oh, wait, I take that back.
It's only safe in the portal area. And I mean literally on top of the portal.
I found another quartz. Can I touch it?
I would not. Don't do that.
What about another rock? What about glowstone?
I wouldn't suggest it, but you could.
See glowstone. I'm going to go for the glowstone.
I know if you go for quartz, you will blow up the quartz, and more than likely that'll cause hell.
I think I'm already there, Chris.
Yes, you are. Welcome. Make sure to pick up a brochure. We need to know what to do when we're there.
Break this.
I could break this.
Alright.
What a sweet irony.
Alright, I got the glowstone.
Do you now?
Yes. I think I see some gold. I'm gonna test this hypothesis. What's that?
You better be careful.
What's
I
that?
wouldn't go there to mine ore.
No, I was about to say, what's that gold stuff over there? It looks like cloud.
Sulfur. Oh, sulfuric cloud then.
Sulfuric cloud. So, what does it do? Other than kill.
Doesn't actually do anything other than work like a same as a cloud. So, you slow fall until you hit the bottom part and then you just stop. It's kind of like webs, but different. It's different, Aven.
Different because you stop?
Yes. Webs will let you die.
Huh.
They'll let you down, Aven.
But clouds will never give me up.
I can't accept that.
Why?
Because I wanted you to fall to your death.
I got...
God, I need 14 more of these.
I was like, I have glowstone, and then I realized it didn't really do a dent in anything.
Of course not. Nothing you do does anything worthwhile. Why would you do that to me, Aven? Good Lord, what the hell are you?
Gordon Freeman.
Gordon Freeman.
God damn it. Gonna go up there, and yeah, forgot about that. Oh,
I wanted to make a wand, too. I forgot about that.
forgot about that purple stuff.
It's not going to be easy. Because the wand I want happens to use great wood, which means we're going to have to build a great tree, which means we have to build an infuser, which means
a great tree would be awesome.
Jesus Christ!
Chris, I think oh, never mind.
Oh yeah, we don't have any ender pearls.
Look at this creeper. He's all glowing.
I'm in a bit of a bind. I need an ender pearl. And I need it now. I don't know where I'm going to get one.
Bring it on,
Theoretically, a pigman could drop one.
Oh, did he drop?
But it's highly unlikely. You'd have to kill a very specific one.
A mount.
What? I feel like I heard you say it dropped like a mount or something. I'm like, wait.
Oh, yeah! It's my double-legged Pegasus.
I don't know what that... What is wrong with you, Aven?
What? Like
double-legged?
Double-legged.
It has 8 legs?
It has quadruple, Okay.
It's got 16 legs.
Alright,
that'd be like a... That'd be like a centaur, but with a centipede, like.
It's like a centaur. A horse centaur. It's like breaking...
A centipetard.
It's like breaking into Latin right now.
We gotta break it down to its base Latin so we can
construct
the actual word.
Yeah, so we construct the proper name for it. Okay. Alright, here's the homework. 10 points. F8. What the hell is F8-14?
Crap. I pushed...
what is this?
Oh.
A potato.
You always wanted to be one.
A potato. Okay. So define the following terms. An atom. What's an atom, Chris? The smallest part of your head. Your brain.
I wanted to say smallest particle, but then I'm not so sure about that.
It's like subatomic particles. A collection of
subatomic particle with a collection of nucleus. It's a collection of... No, it's protons and electrons, but
I feel like
neutrons.
Well, and electrons, but I'm gonna just go to the chapter because
Of course, that's the smartest idea. You never listen to it. You never come up with the answer out of nowhere.
Exactly.
You look up every time.
You look it up to make sure. Yeah, I'm guessing this is what I want. My teacher wants me to know. So
like
we're
my
gonna.
teacher wants me to be able to differentiate subatomic particles.
No, it's like atom, and it's like this could be anything. And watch as I read the definition, and it's like
You like read the definition and find out it's actually Adam from from BioShock, and you're just like, well, I thought. And the book, like right underneath it's like, I don't care what you thought, this is the way it is.
Excuse me. Okay. I like how in, like public school you hardly ever touch the books, but in college it's like 24/7 here.
It was kind of the same with college for me, but mine was a bit different. It was usually more of an online kind of thing, anyway.
Well, yeah.
What you're doing, that's hard data. You actually have to look at a book. That's what GED courses would do to you.
Okay.
You look at the book, and then you look at the book.
Let's see. An atom is the smallest unit of an element that it still retains the physical and chemical properties of that element.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was looking at it a bit more in a detailed way, but...
Well, it's not a compound.
Oh, of course it's not. A compound is a collection of
Atoms,
which are elements, so yeah.
So we're just the smallest unit of an element that still retains physical and chemical components of that element. I really... I'm supposed to just take this from the book.
That's how I always did it myself.
I feel like I should, but I feel like I'm looking at my notes.
I was like, what are you going to do, rephrase it completely? Somehow say the same thing? It's like go around the most odd way you can. It's like, okay, so the sun and the moon are here, right?
Here's us, and here's an atom.
In a 2,000-page thesis statement, you state how an atom is actually a subatomic particle object, mabob, that still retains everything.
Let's see. Atom, a smallest unit that cannot be broken down.
What?
By chemical means.
Okay, yes. I was like, can't be broken down. I'm like, no, this is breaking something.
By chemical means.
Yeah, if that second part wasn't there, I'd have been like, nope, that book's useless, throw it away. It opposes the view of all people, it must go.
Let's see, the smallest unit of an element.
Skeleton somewhere dying. Oh, wait. I have my sound off, though. Did you just kill a skeleton?
No, that's a baby. For some odd reason, baby zombie doing it.
I'm scared that I can hear your sound.
Well, you can hear my sound. We've been over this.
I know, but it's worrying. I was just sitting here minding my own business. I'm like, like a skeleton just died way off in the distance, and then it occurred to me that I didn't have sound. I was partially panicking.
I'm slightly scared about my ability I developed.
I'm suddenly capable of hearing the game without having the audio on. I'm like, oh god, I gotta get away. I turn off everything and I can still hear it. I'm like, the server's still running. I can tell where everything is. There's blood. You want to donate some blood?
Yeah, hold on.
Cause?
Hold on. Broken down by chemical.
X. It can't be turned into a Powerpuff Girl. It's useless.
Just okay. Next biological term, matter. Does it matter?
I hate definitions.
What is matter? In your own words, what is matter?
It's like I want to say something, but I have no clue what to say. Like, I know what it is, but at the same time, I don't know what it is.
It's like, I know it, but I can't tell you.
It's a secret. Okay. Some object of... Well, I don't think it has to have mass per se, but it should.
Oh.
It should have mass as far as I'm concerned.
Pretty much anything that takes up mass and space in the universe.
There we go.
I looked at the notes because I was like...
So wait.
You can't
takes
argue.
up mass and space.
Yeah, but...
Now I'm trying to think of quantum mechanics and how particles don't have mass, and I'm like, but they do take up space, I think. So I think we're good.
Yeah.
I think we haven't broken the rules of the universe. I'm like, I think we just breached them. Build a particle collider and just be like, oops.
Hold on.